Yes, it is the Seriously Serious Show, seriously only on Remedy Live. I'm your host, Pels. You've been with Cha-Ching. We've talked about her thinking about college, but I got a great opportunity and a great person here. Amy Maddox is with us today. Hi, how are you doing?
I'm great, thanks.
You are the local fair coordinator here for Fort Wayne, and you have a big Christian fair coming up, college fair coming up. Will you tell us about it? What's going on?
Yeah, it's a week from Thursday, so Thursday night, October 3rd, at Emmanuel Community Church, which is the large church right on US Highway 24, just outside of Fort Wayne in the southwest area.
Yeah, not hard to
pretty
get
visible.
to. Yeah.
This is actually our 10th year hosting the fair there, and they've been a great host. It's an awesome facility, fits all the 40 colleges that'll be there. They're all Christian universities from across the United States. A lot of them will be Midwestern, so all the Christian colleges that kids around here may be considering locally will be represented. But then also East Coast, West Coast, North and South will be represented as well. And it takes place from 6:30 to 8:30. It's in an open house format, so students and parents can come and go as they want. 2 free financial aid sessions are pretty key ticket. People are wondering, how in the world am I going to afford college? These are informational sessions that will really help these students and parents kind of scratch the surface of what is the FAFSA form, how do I apply for scholarships, what kind of grants, what kind of scholarships, what kind of loans are available. These are great sessions, and those are at 6:45 and 7:45 that night.
That's perfect. We talked in a little bit beforehand how you might even know where you're going. You might even say, hey, I've been thinking about, say, Bethel, or thinking about a different school, whatever, but you might go there and be like, oh, there's different options out there I didn't even think about, different kinds of stuff. It creates where you don't have to travel to all of them, and you can get get a little bit and maybe pick out a few in that kind of process. So you've been doing it a long time. You got the 6:45, 7:45, which is just huge financially. Just you need to go, because just for that alone. What else would you say that you get parents and the kids can expect when they go there? You know, walking into a new place, because I think sometimes that's just overwhelming. Yeah. There's just 40 colleges. What else can they might expect when they walk in?
Yeah, I mean, you touched on the fact that it's a one-stop shop. These students may not be able to go visit all of these colleges right away. This is a great narrowing down process where they can come talk to the representative, get the information as far as answering questions, getting physical information. Sometimes, we're in such an electronic age, we forget that actually being given something has a little bit of meaning. And also having the face-to-face conversation with the representative, I think, can make a big difference. We're all there for the same reason, which is, to have a solid Christian education when you're in college. So everybody there, although yes, vying for your attendance at their college, they're all there to really promote Christian education. And so they're going to do the best they can to let you know whether they think their college is the right one for you. If it's not, they don't want you there either, because they don't want you to be miserable. So it's a great way to ask those questions. I had mentioned to you, I think it was 2 years ago, I was walking out of the fair and I happened to overhear a young lady talking with her dad saying, boy, I had never even heard of this college, and now I'm thinking about going there. So it's just a cool way to go and maybe check out some things that you never really thought of before.
No, that's really cool, and that's an opportunity. I know it's more locally around the Fort Wayne area, but if you're from Indy to Michigan to everywhere and you want to travel one time, it's much better to travel there. Maybe start picking and choosing a few for a Christian college. That's just a great opportunity for you to come and visit at Emmanuel Church. It's on 24. It's just outside Fort Wayne. You can Google it. It's pretty easy to find. It's a nice little trip. You're not going to get lost. It's on the right side when you're heading out of Fort Wayne. And so that's perfect. Can you let us know the dates and time again? I know that we're going to put that on our website. We're going to put that on the chat, and then we're also going to give you the link, email, or the website link, so they can make sure they get on.
Yeah, the website is myblueprintstory.com.
Okay.
And one cool thing these students can do before they even come is save themselves some time. If they go on there and pre-register their information, they can either download a barcode to print out, or they can download it onto their smartphone, which can then be scanned by the representatives.
That's cool.
So you save yourself literally an hour of standing at a table filling out informational cards. So if they want to go to that website, they can fill out their personal information, the barcode, print it out, or bring it on your smartphone for the college representatives to scan. Thursday night, October 3rd, 6:30 to 8:30. Open house format, 2 financial aid sessions, one at 6:45 and one at 7:45.
Yes, that's perfect. Remember, it's myblueprintstory.com. That's going to save you time. And I know in this day and age, you want to save time, you want to save that time. That's myblueprintstory.com. Thank you so much for being on.
Thanks for allowing me.
We're going to push this a little bit later, but make sure, if you thought, that's why she said the financial aid. If you thought maybe college, I can't afford it, maybe I can't. Well, you have the opportunity to see if you can, to see with the proper steps that you can. So many times we make decisions without knowing the proper information.
Yeah, and along with that, I think so many students don't realize once your aid is put together, oftentimes a private school can be very comparable to what you would pay at a public school. That's not true for everyone.
Yes.
But a lot of times the package can be very comparable. So I always tell people, don't shut the door till you've given it a chance and really gone through that process. And this is just the beginning. We have students that come that are sophomores, juniors, and seniors to this and even freshmen, honestly. We even had an 8th grader come, which is a little early, but they were on
Excited.
the ball.
Yeah.
But they come because the decision we find is being made earlier and earlier. And so as sophomores and juniors, these students are trying to narrow down their focus. Maybe 3 or 4 colleges have really gotten their attention. Then as juniors and seniors, they're going to visit these colleges and get a little bit more serious about the final selection.
Perfect. So we're going to be pushing this till next Thursday. I'm going to try to continue to push you to go to myblueprintstory.com. Get started. It's Thursday, 6:30 to 8:30. Thank you so much, Amy, for joining us.
Good to be here.
And you now have no excuse. It's no excuse. You have an opportunity to maybe get into a private school at a great cost and see, we talked about reaching your goals. We know that you have goals in your life that you want to accomplish. And you wanted to work in the sex trade and make a difference in the Dominican Republic. She wants to get an education for that, and then wherever you are, maybe it's psychology, maybe it's a different field. Don't make excuse. Go after it, and this is a great opportunity. Maybe it's the first step to accomplishing that goal. So join Amy and all of them next Thursday, 6:30 to 8:30 at Emmanuel. And we are going to play some more music. We're going to play some Spencer Kane because I know you all love that here at Remedy Live, where we chat, listen, love.